Come on into the craft room, my friends. How are you guys? Happy Tuesday. It is an amazing day here in Kansas. When you hop on, let me know that you're here. Where are you coming from? As I said, I'm in Kansas. My name is Beth, if you don't know me, and we're going to have some fun today. I have these adorable little firecrackers to show you. Oh my gosh. And not just little, these are huge. These are our daily deal today, and I'm going to show them to you here in just a minute. There's even a third one. Oh my goodness, you guys, you need to get these because they're super adorable. Um, but we're also gonna work on some of these. You guys, these are so much fun. I cannot wait to work on some of them with you. I have a bunch of different papers here, so we're gonna do some fun backgrounds on them. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Hold on. That is not the right button. I'm pulling up my comments here. Hello, Angel. It is so good to see you. Hello, Marissa. So good to see you. We're putting some of these together. Um, Marissa ordered some of these. Marissa grabs goodies to paint and sell at craft shows. So if you guys do amazingly well at painting, and I know many of you guys do, make sure that you're grabbing some of the bundles that we have of the kits because you can get, I should be on YouTube. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we are on YouTube. Yes, Angel's on YouTube. Sorry, just saw the little red button next to her and was like, yeah, we are. I thought I was. Hello, Carol. I'm so glad you did catch me live. I'm so glad you caught me live. So anyway, paint these up, you guys. Get them ready for your holiday shows, your craft shows, your fall shows, all the shows. These are super fun. We're gonna go through each one together. We're probably not gonna paint them all tonight because there's 11 of them. There were 12 of them in the set, but one of them I just didn't like. Like the wording didn't look right. And so there are 11 of these, but I want to talk to you guys about these first. Look at these firecrackers. These are the cutest firecrackers ever. And we have a daily deal sometimes. And so today, this is our daily deal. So look how big this is. Is this an octagon? Is that an octagon shape? So you can put a candle in here that is obviously battery operated. But what I do is I put fairy lights up in it. And then there's vellum in here. This is vellum that I have taped to the back side of the pieces. That way it shows a glow. Now, someone asked me earlier if there's a video of me putting these together. I don't think there is because it was on my old page that got hacked. So we may have to put these together for you again because I just think they're absolutely adorable. But this is our daily deal today. You guys, these are 20% off, but only through today at midnight. I'm so glad to hear it's turning out to be a good evening, Desiree. Hello, Robin. Hello, Tasha over on YouTube. Maureen said she's watching on both. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Cheryl. Cheryl's on both as well. So these are fun. I do set them on my porch, but it's a covered porch. Okay, you can't set these out to like be in the weather all the time. You can set them outside if you're entertaining and no rain is coming or anything like that, but they're not gonna be able to be set out all the time, like indefinitely. But so you have this octagon one. And then I put look at that little firecracker thing up here. Isn't that so cute? Can you see it this way? Oh my goodness. And that bow. Oh my goodness. The bow is adorable. So you have the octagon one, or is that hexagon? One, two, three, four, five, six. Is it a octagon or a hexagon? I think it's a hexagon. And octagon is 8. Octopus 8. Yeah. That's how I remember that. This one's a triangle. Look how fun this is. I love it. So cute. And then you have a little square one. Okay. So they all have the holes in the bottom so that you can put either a big candle in. There's a piece of my hair on it. Hold on. You can put a big candle in it. You can put a tea light in it. You can put, I use fairy lights. I just push some fairy lights up in there, turn them on, and set them, and they're good to go. But these are 20% off today. You guys, if you're in the VIP group, you know that you get a 15% discount all the time. This is a better deal. Okay. Grab these for your 20% off. But you have to use the coupon code daily deal. Okay. All one word, DAILY DEAL. Okay. So I wrote this down. If you want the firecracker, they're $42 normally, but you get 20% off. And so if you comment sold number 437 right there, it's going to pop them into your messenger with a link so that you can see them. The mini signs that we're doing, they're $6 each. And that is, you can comment sold space 1318. Don't put the number sign. Okay. Don't put the number sign. But these are adorable. Get them while they're on sale. I need to go put them on my mantle because that's where I'm going to put them. All right. We're going to paint these mini signs. I absolutely love these. Let's go through what they all say. These are things, there's 11 of them. You can put one in your bathroom, you can put one in your kitchen, you can put one in your kids' rooms, you can put one in your kids' backpack for their teacher, you can put one in the kitchen. Like these are really, really good to have everywhere. We're painting stuff for our house anyway, so we need to have things that inspire us, okay? Inspire us and help us live in the full person that God has created us to be. Okay. And these can do that. This is the first one. Begin again. How often do we all need that reminder to begin again? We think that we've screwed up too much and that it's too late. It's too late. There's no good. And that is absolutely not true. Okay. So begin again is the first one. You can get these individually. Just go through, click on the word that you want, and then select that one to go add it to your cart. Or you can get all 12 of them and you actually get one free if you order the bundle. Oh, Pam says she just pulled out her firecrackers today. She loves them. So, Pam, I think they're 2 years old. I think we did them. We didn't do them last year. I think we did them the year before. So Pam got them then. I'm pretty sure you got them 2 years ago. And she's getting ready to pull them back out because they are so, so fun, so cute to have and bring out every year. And they're just a good big piece. Um, Sewing quilts, you have 7 going at the same time. Oh my goodness, Deb. I feel like that's my brain all the time. I got, well, probably 700 things going on at the same time. Um, I took a picture. I was snuggled up in your quilt. I think it was the night before last. It wasn't last night because we were playing baseball and we didn't get home till 10:15, and my bedtime's 10:30, and I didn't sleep the night before. So I was in bed last night. Anyway, I think it was a couple nights ago that I was wrapped up in your quilt. I was working on the computer, and so I need to share it here on the page with you guys. There's so much from the retreat that I need to share. Just the fun items that we created, the fun gifts that people gave, so much goodness from that event, and I cannot wait for the next one. So remember, if you're a VIPer, those tickets are going on sale July 7th, okay? In the VIP group. If there's any left, they'll go to the main page July 8th, here where you're watching. But there's only going to be like 24. So I'm excited. I am so excited. Hello, Wanda. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, you mowed. You're hot and exhausted. I need to mow. We've had a mower for 2 years and he decided to quit on us because our gate broke. It was like a wide gate that opened and it was just too heavy. It was should not have ever been like a extra wide gate. It just needed to be a normal gate. Well, that meant that they couldn't get the rider back there, the zero turn back there. And so his push mower broke. And so he's like, I am going to have to pass you off to somebody else who mows lawns. And this guy doesn't like showing up. So it's fine. We're going to go buy a lawnmower. Definitely when you're like, okay, Lord, help me understand where I want this money to go to be in savings and all these things. Cause you guys, I am not a saver and I am trying hard to. I feel like the what is it called? The dedication to trying should count, right? It should be paying off. But then things like this happen, and we have to buy a new mower and a weed eater and all the things, and go back to mowing the yard ourselves, which I don't really mind mowing. Um, I like mowing, except when it's July and August, and I'm done mowing because it's hot and it's miserable. And we don't live on the levelest of land. We're up on a hill in the subdivision. So, speak of the devil, the people outside are across the street are mowing. I should have them. Sherry, we're gonna go get a lawnmower because I actually do enjoy mowing. I do enjoy mowing. So haven't mowed in a couple years, but I might take you up on that in, in July or August when I'm like, Sherry, I just need to get subscription boxes out. Can you come mow for me? I love it. I probably could find another person to cut it for me, but I mean, at this point in time, I mean, Parker can. Parker's 16. He can cut it. It's not a big deal. The reason that we hired someone to cut it is because that's when we were like traveling every weekend with baseball. We were gone all the time, and then we both worked during the week, and we literally just didn't have time. Um, Parker doesn't play baseball as aggressively as James did. He still plays during the week. He doesn't play on the weekends. We don't travel. And so it's a little bit more doable. So we're gonna do it ourselves, which is totally fine. But I'm sure I could. You're not a saver either. I'm a spender. I'm really trying to work on that, Dixie. I'm really trying to work on that. But then I'm like, can't take it with you, right? Right? Can't take it with you. But then when something happens and you're like, oh, well, I don't have enough money for that. And uh I have been in credit card debt enough in my life that I absolutely despise it and will never be in credit card debt again. That is the one thing that is the most terrible thing. And I have subjected myself to that more times than I would like to admit. Um, so, yeah, don't use credit cards. They're terrible. You'll never be out of them. Well, yes, you can, because I'm out of it. So yes, don't let anybody tell you you're never going to be out of debt. You can, it's just hard and it's discipline. Okay, so this one, we were talking about these and how just having them around the house. Begin again. Let's go through these. This one says, choose joy. So some of these have 2 layers, some of these have 3 layers. Look at that, choose joy. So cute. This one says, take chances, make mistakes. You guys, we would not have the wisdom that we have at our age if we didn't take chances. Okay, some of that wisdom came from hard lessons and maybe not a chance that you took, but I can guarantee you that some of the wisdom you have has been received because you took some chances. Okay, so take chances, make mistakes. I think everybody should be doing that. Um, we are made to create. We are made to continue doing amazing things with our life and with the lives of those around us. Mary, aren't these fun? I am super excited to put them together. The last time I saw hers, that didn't have a trailer hitch. That's so funny, right? Can't take it with you. All right, this one says that you matter. And if you leave anything here, the kids are just going to fight over it because, that's when that happens. you know, the worst of people and all of that comes out in times like that, for sure, unfortunately. All right, this one says dream big. Now, we are going to put scrapbook paper on several of these. I don't know that we're going to do all of them. Um, but we're going to put scrapbook paper on several of them. And so I'm telling you that because you can see that there's etching on this piece. Can you see that? And it's showing you where to lay it. When you do scrapbook paper, you are covering that up. Just know that. So you might get your ruler out so you make sure it's level, even, not going uphill, not going downhill, all the things. Hopefully you'll always have this bundle readily available in the future. Yes, this is going to probably be on the site indefinitely. You guys have loved it. Um, this one says trust the process. Mary asked how big they are. I believe they're 6x6. Because these are 6x6. No, they're 5x5. And it does say that in the description. I apologize. I just remembered that I did put that in the description. I don't always put the dimensions in the description, but I did this time. So these will look really great on an easel. If you like these, I had to write myself a note. Comment sold space 1318, and that will pop it into your messenger and you can check it out. This one, here's another quote that absolutely never settle. There's always something amazing waiting for you. Okay. There is always something amazing waiting for you. And sometimes we have to go through some hard mess, but we don't settle because there is something always amazing awaiting for you. Okay. Never a settle. Your twins have already put tags. Oh, that's so funny. Let me scroll back to that. Your twins have already put tags on the things that they want. That is so funny, Deb. I love that. Debbie, you miss your home, but apartment living is nice. Yes, you just keep your patio plants. Credit card debt is awful. I had to go to a bank and make payments to consolidate my debt. It's terrible. I ask God all the time to just let me make it this month. Amen. 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 Fingers crossed. You can do it. I promise. Credit card debt is like the hardest thing to get out of, but you can do it. I promise. You love the one that says trust the process. I do too, because man, this process of life is like crazy. I mean, we don't understand what the process is that God is putting us on. I mean, we understand why we're here. That's to share his love. Ultimately, you guys, you know that's our only mission in this world is to share the love of Jesus. And so, but we don't always understand the process or how we're supposed to do that. Trust the process. Trust the process. Jesus sees it, and we will. This one is an adorable rainbow, and it says, Be kind. I absolutely love this one. What size easel of yours would these work for? You know what? I'm pretty sure. Let me double check the website because I do have some easels listed in there. Let me make sure they're listed. Ooh, they are not. They are not. Okay, I will do that for you. Okay, I have some cut. I just need to go up and take a picture and get it listed. I don't think I have one here. It's like a mini plate stand. Okay, so it has the two pieces that kind of fit into each other. It's like a mini plate stand. Um, yeah, I'll get them listed for you, but they're not right now. I'm sorry. This one says have faith with a cross. Absolutely love that. Aren't these fun, Cheryl? This one says find your balance. Man, balance looks different for everybody. And what does that look like for you? And then sometimes it changes. Sometimes it changes through seasons and through life and all of that. And then this one says stay strong. It's got some little honeycombs up here. Um, I mean, we could do a bee theme on this one just to match some of the things that you have that are bees. We might do that because we each actually have some bee scrapbook paper too. All right. So we're gonna make some of these. These would be so good for an office Mary. These would be great for office gifts. Okay, Christmas gifts. If you have 11 people that you're buying for, and even if you didn't have 11, if you had 15, just get duplicates of a couple of them. Um, $6, you guys, and then you have a gift that's made that was painted by you and just has such a great message to it as well. Faith is your word. That's a great one. I love it. All right. So let's see. I have a bunch. So one of you guys sent me this. This one is a fun background. Let's see. Actually, we're going to go a little bit bolder. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. This one's fun. I don't know that I've used that one. Nope. Ooh, happy faces on one would be fun. Look at that. Some of these could be the happy face ones for sure. Stay strong, especially in your family. Amen. Mary, didn't you just post something about a nephew or what was that? I feel like there was something that came across my feed. Let's see. Stripes might be okay. Ooh, that one's pretty. Let's go ahead and tear this one out too in case we want that. So we've gotten 3 out of this one. Oh, but then look at that one. See why one of you guys sent this to me? Because I absolutely, ooh, this one would be fun too. So actually, I think we're gonna do the fun retro-y type things on these. So let's go back here. Rainbows would be fun. Maybe that might be a little bit too busy though. We can see. So these 6 by 6 little booklets of scrapbook paper are the perfect size since these are 5 by 5. Pretty butterflies, more stripes. Ooh, this is a very subtle background flower. I kind of like that. Oh, the happy face again and peace. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on this one. I'm not gonna pull it out, but I'm gonna leave it open because I have a few more that I want to look through. So we have these three so far. We're gonna have some fun with these. We'll see how many we get done. Happy faces on the choose joy. That's a good one. Oh, that would be a good one. Let's see. I'll have to lay them out to see. Oh, and I shut that. Oh well. So this was a little bee pack that I got from Timu um a long time ago. But this would be a fun background. See. There we could do that one. Those are so pretty. And then, oh look, that's tiny bees. This one is the Sweet Freedom from Dollar General. And it's kind of 4th of July themed Americana, but like, see, you could use that anywhere. Hey, Barb, how are you? You got some really company news at the doctor's for the ladies or at the treat. Oh my goodness. Oh, please share, my friend. Please share. Oh, if you make these and leave them on someone's desk, I love that idea. Oh, and then your pups too are struggling. Man, Mary, I'm so sorry. Man, those weeks we have sometimes that you're just like, what? Why are you having all of this happen right now, Lord? What is the reasoning? What am I supposed to be learning? Okay, so I don't think any more in that one. Um, and then this is another one from Dollar General. And so if you want to do like a really basic, like traditional black and white one, that's kind of cute. Ooh, this one would be fun with some bright colors on it. We'll do that with some bright colors on it. Oh, this is fun. Look what this says. These all say separate things. Do they? Oh, be happy, be free, be bright, find what makes you happy, who it is that makes you happy, and you're set. Collect moments and memories. Live simply, dream big, be grateful, give love, laugh lots, be happy, be free, be bright. And it redoes that. Um, I know. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. You know what would be fun? These are all the same things written. It's just kind of each time they start it, it starts with a different part of what it's saying. This would be really fun to make our own back. Oh, I just had an amazing idea for the VIP group. Or yeah, it would be fun to make a background of this with some words that like have meaning to you. All right, we're gonna hold that one out because we might use it. We might even use it on this one. We might use it on this one. All right, we have one, two. Like I said, I'm gonna pick 11 papers, but we probably are not gonna get all 11 of them done. It's 7:30, and we've been chatting for 30 minutes, and I haven't even started the craft. But I'm enjoying my time with you guys, so I hope you guys are too. This one. So we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Two, seven. Man, there's so many fun papers. Eight. Now that one's a fun one. Oh, there's another fun one. Eight. Ooh, this is a fun one. You'd have to just use dark colors on it. That might be too much. So when you're looking at these, think about um kind of what colors you may be using because you have your word overlays, okay? So you don't want your word to get lost in the paper. I think this is about it. We might have to find some more. I have more over there, but y'all, I went through my scrapbook paper last week and it was atrocious. Let's see. I love if your Dollar General has these, grab them. Check and see if your Dollar General does have them because these are always such cute scrapbook papers in their thing. Oh, I like that. I must have been doing something with a heart on the back. I'm not sure what, but oh, maybe we can't use that one. Looks like it's got paint on it. I wonder if we could wipe it off very gently. Oh, that's terrible, Maureen. Oh man, Harley and Nolan lost their puppy dog, only 9. I am so sorry. You give those baby hugs for me and tell her I am so sorry. Those are like our babies, man. I don't know what Big B's gonna do if any. I don't know that I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna have to use a smaller piece, maybe. I mean, we might be able to cover it up with some. Well, okay, so now it doesn't matter. We're gonna find 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 11. So trying to think of the best way of keeping all these together. I'll just look at my, yeah, whatever. We're just gonna put them on. And I bet, let's see this one. You're not gonna be able to see it. So we're gonna Mod Podge this one on there because you're not gonna be able to see it. Have you not seen them at the Dollar General, Dixie? Until I haven't used this in a while, if it's got a, oh, I guess it's the paper thing. We're just gonna rip that off because I feel like every time I open this, I'm like, why is this on here still? Hold on. Wow, that's a lot of dried Mod Podge. You would think I opened this after a 2-year-old opened it, but it was me that closed it last. Well, that's so intense. That was a lot. Hang on. I'm not going to need these a ton because so I don't even know that we're going to use paint because we're probably going to use paint markers and make this just, I don't know, a less messy project, I guess is what I should say. That's crazy. I haven't been able to find them. I'm going to heat my iron up because these are going to dry and then we're going to iron the Mod Podge on. And I did not think of that before I started, but that's fine. All right. We need a bigger. Let's just use a foam brush. That's perfect. That's what I need. So I'm going to just put a layer on all of these. So this Stay Strong one, you know what would be fun with this? So these are great pieces to have um, in your stash for when you need to make a quick gift for someone. Okay, these would be great. Like this Stay Strong one, if you have maybe a friend that has a cancer diagnosis or a sick, whatever it may be, the Stay Strong one, pull that one out and make it for them because that's so cool. All right, find your balance. We're going to kind of stack these on each other, and I'm probably going to get them all mixed up. I'm going to have to, it's fine though. I'll look at the listing. So if you guys ever want to see, oh gosh, how did that go? Because we're covering up our etching, then there, just pull the listing up in the shop and you can see how it gets laid out. I have to do that all the time, you guys. And I cut these all day, every day. All right, there's that one. They only had the bigger ones, Debbie. That's so crazy. So, Debbie, these are $6 each. Or if you buy the bundle of all 11 of them, then you actually get one of them free. All right, so all of these I am going to put back scrapbook paper on, and so I'm covering up all the etching. But just know that you guys have the etching on there if you want to just do paint with these, or maybe if you're in the VIP group and you want to use foils on them, that would be fun. All right. We're just going to throw these because they're just all going to get mixed up in a pile now. Ooh, we could mark the back with a few your words. I mean, it doesn't matter since we're covering them all up. They're all the same size. So we'll just actually, you know what I could do? Let's do this. Here's an idea. Ta-da! Here's an idea. Let's do this. Paint the back of it. Like, let's put it on the back. And then you'll be able to see on the back side what that one was. We know this one is never settle. See? And then if you ever want to play around and do both sides, you could paint one side with a paint marker, the side that has the etching on it. See? Genius thinking right there. All right. There's that one. How many more we got? 11 is a lot. I will tell you that, you guys. So this one, trust the, I mean, you could actually fill in your own word there. Um, if you're going to use it on the back, like I just showed you. Betty. Ooh, napkins would be super cute on this as well. Yes, they would. Yes, you would need to paint it white if you're going to use a napkin. Napkin or tissue paper. So think about that too. When you guys are at like Hobby Lobby, go to their gift wrap section and look at their tissue paper because you can use that too, like in place of napkins. And but yes, do a coat of white. It just makes the colors stand out and be a lot more vibrant on the finished piece once you put your napkin or tissue paper or something like that on top of it. All right. How many more we got? There were a ton of these. I don't know if we'll get them all done. Ta-da! I have not tried print. Yes, I have printed on vellum paper, Deb. Yes, I have. You have to be very careful because I have an inkjet where I like replace the ink cartridges. It's not laser. And so let it dry. Like when you print it, let it sit there until it's dry. But then even after that, um, putting like a Mod Podge sealer over the top of it or something like that is going to make it smear. That's the only thing. If you want a sealant on it, you need to spray. Do the spray sealant. Yeah, some tissue papers are adorable. That's why, and it's one of the things we all think of napkins, but we don't think of tissue paper very often. But there are some adorable tissue papers out there that you can use. I actually got a cute star pattern. It was just white paper with black stars on it. Brian bought me when we went to the tanning place. He bought me the cutest little romper ever. It's like a one-piece romper. It's like coral. It's so cute. Anyway, okay, we'll do this one. They put it in a black bag, and then the bag had like white tissue paper with black stars on it. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. So I kept it. But I don't do that very often. That would be a fun one, though. Tissue papers are always a great idea. All right. We have one more. So if you like these, you can comment sold space 1318 and it'll pop it to your messenger and you can take a look at it. You can look through all the pictures so you can see what each one says. Um, and then the daily deal firecrackers. These adorable things, these are our daily deal, okay? Don't forget to add these to your cart because your 20% off of this expires at midnight tonight, okay? And y'all, that's a great price. You're getting all three of these. Not to convince you to spend more money, but yes, I'm going to get you to spend more money because I would spend money on these. I have. Yes, they're so adorable and you have to have them. You've used it on Christmas ornaments? You just did your stars with the napkins. You like how he picks out clothes for me? Yes, you could absolutely use foil. He loves a shopping. He loves shopping for clothes shopping for me. Yeah. I definitely look, it's all around the edge. That needs some major attention. Look at that. Ooh, I just can't even get the lid on it. I don't even know how the lid was on it. It probably wasn't. That's probably why it dried. There we go. All right. Now my hands are a real mess. He definitely loves shopping for clothes for me. I mean, and who wouldn't love that, right? Who wouldn't love that? Yay, look, it's kind of going back on. That was a mess. Hey, it went back on all the way. Yay. I don't have to get mad at the 2-year-old next time, which would have been me. All right. So we are gonna get, where is my, I had some parchment paper. I don't know where it went when I cleaned my office. Oh, yes, I do. Right here. You always do that. Put things back where they're supposed to be, and then you're like, where the heck did I put that? All right, let's iron these cuties. And then we're gonna have to sand off because these are 6x6 pieces, or I'm sorry, 5x5. The wood is 5x5. The paper is 6x6. So we're definitely gonna have to sand some off of all of them, which is fine. These are gonna be so cute. And then you have, each one has a frame. It's not really mattering. Like, if you have a design pattern, these are square. So just put your scrapbook paper on however it needs to go. You don't have to worry about the placement of the pattern. But then when you go to place your words, make sure your pattern is like the way you want it. Yes, you could totally use foil for these. Ooh, did we use this one? Well, that one's cute. It's little dandelions. Why am I just acting like it's the first time I've seen it? I obviously picked it out. All right. Oops. I know I should have pulled that out first. So I'm lining it up with that one edge, just one corner. So then you only have to sand two edges off. If you put it smack dab in the middle, then you have to sand off 4 edges, and that's too much work. So do yourself a favor. All right. Man, we got these everywhere. 11 of them is, it's a really great price, you guys. I'm thinking about these. Um, like that Stay Strong one would be really, really cute for somebody who's battling an illness, um, maybe s- just trying to make it through college or whatever it is. That Stay Strong one would be really, really cute. And then Dream Big. Dream Big would be a fun one for like graduation, birthdays, like a milestone birthday, like a 16-year-old's birthday party or an 18-year-old's birthday party. The Dream Big one would be so cute. Man, we could put some baskets together that are all around that theme of Dream Big. How fun would that be? So many ideas. Trying to see which ones. I think they're all pretty much dry right now, so it's not going to matter. I don't know that I got any. I don't think I got any right there. Oh well, we're going to see. I think it's fine. Oh man, these are so cute. Dixie, that was a good pick for this one. What was this one? Were we going to do the Choose Joy? Was that the one we were going to put on here? Because we'll have to do that. Yes, Dream Big would be a great grad gift. Yep, Dream Big would be cute in a child's room as well. And even like this one, the Choose Joy, like Life is difficult, life is hard, and we like to tell ourselves things that are very um, hurtful to ourselves, and we take them as beliefs when they're not. And so, being intentional about the things that we surround ourselves with, and that means the things that we even create with our hands, the things that we're giving as gifts, like the things that we're displaying on our nightstand before we go to bed at night. Just reminders like these are crucial, really. Ooh, don't fall in the world that we live in because, man, it's harsh. Um, oh, I guess it doesn't matter since I did that one on the front side. It's not gonna matter anyway because they're all different, so and they're all the same size, so they're all gonna work interchangeably once we have the scrapbook paper on there. If the scrapbook paper isn't on there, then they do have particular ones that go with it, and it's etched on there, just like that. Ooh, you could totally make a hangable ribbon to go on the back. Yes, that would be so cute. You could put it next to your on your desk when you're working. That way you always see the reminder that you matter or whatever it is, the one that you did. This is so cute. I love the little happy faces. All right, we got two more. So, like this one, I am going to worry about the placement of my paper when I go to put the words on because versus the lines being this way, I think I want them this way. So, we'll just do that since this is like a repetitive pattern and it doesn't matter. And these are squares, so you can turn them, you know, 90 degrees. How is organizing my craft room coming? Well, I think organizing is a pretty ambitious word, Cheryl. I cleaned it. I cleaned it. Um, it needs to be organized. Yes, I haven't done any more. I guess I will say that. I haven't done any more. I need to. All right. And then this one was fun. This is the one that has all the writings on it. And so this one, I think I'm going to be the most particular with about the overlay that I put on it. Just because you guys, this says dream big. I think we should just do this dream big because it literally says that on the background. Yep. I'm going to look at it again and see if there's any other words that maybe we have and if one of them pops out to me. But I think we're going to go with dream big. Live simply. We don't have one that says that, but I love it that we should definitely add to this collection. Be happy, be free. I think we're going to use dream big on this one just since that's what it says. But it says we do the take chances, make mistakes. That's funny. Hello, Mary. How are you, my friend? You see, making a wall with all of these on here, how fun would that be? So these would also be like you could get them for a Bible study group, and you're not all doing the same one, but you just all do different ones. And I just think that's such a great idea. All right, let's get a decent sander on here. Since this is scrapbook paper, and this is thicker scrapbook paper. So all the scrapbook paper from Dollar General, it's on the heavier side, which I actually like. Okay. I actually like that. Um, but because it is, we're going to use a coarser sandpaper to so we don't have to put so much elbow grease in it. And it's the 80. Can you see that says 80? P80. That's what I like to use. All right. And then it'll come off faster. Definitely a dream big on this one. Look, already done. Ta-da. So you're gonna have to do two sides. And then we can put some really bright colors on the top. Each one of these has a frame, remember? Um, so it has a frame that we could paint maybe a color that is, so we're going to use paint markers. Ooh, I don't know, I might have lifted it up a little bit. Let's see, we might have to glue that back down. I'll just hit it real quick with my iron since it's still on. Man, I should have like 60 grit sandpaper here. These are tough sometimes. All right, hopefully that just sealed it back down. Hello, Rita. How are you? Mary, getting ready to relax. Well, I'm sure that this sound isn't relaxing to you. But as soon as I'm done, you can just and just watch. I guess I could cut these too, because this is a lot. This is where I'm like, all right, this is too much work. These are going to be so stinking cute, though, you guys. These are going to be adorable. Here, we are going to cut, and then we'll just have a little bit to sand off. That's going to be so much easier, I feel like. Or is it the same darn thing? It just doesn't get in your way. But it's still the same darn thing. That's funny. All right, this one. So if you don't like sanding and you want to do some tedious work another way, you could cut each of these papers to a 5x5. Like if you have one of those ruler cutters, and I actually have one, we could have done that so we didn't have to sand. Just cut these 5x5 and then just glue it right on the top. That's probably what we should have done. All right. This one is cute with the dandelions in it. All right, I think this one was the Stay Strong that we were going to do because it covered up that. This one's really thick. There we go. This hand is the one that's done. This one doesn't bother me, but it's this one just holding it. So just cut your papers to 5x5. That's what they are. 5x5. All right, let's clean up our mess here and let's start putting these together and seeing what colors we want to use for all of the frames and the letters and all of that. So, all right. We're going to unput this because I don't think we need it anymore. And I don't need to burn myself. I never have a perfect spot for this iron. Never. All right, this was the Stay Strong. It's at the very bottom. So let's start with this one. And this is the one, it says, You Matter. So we are going to get some of our paint markers. And I think we're going to do the U, a darker color, and then the Matter, a brighter color. So there is this yellow. It's kind of a lime green. That's probably too lime greeny. So I'm going to be using a couple different markers, these gravy ones, and then these Tule Art ones that are thicker. Is it a stress reliever to you, Cheryl? Yeah, I don't typically mind it, but that was a lot. All right. So that's here. That one might work. Actually, I need to just take these out of here and put them in here. Hmm. I actually think this one's better. I just don't really like that color. It's kind of like a puke green color. It's not very, we'll see though. Let's do, so if this is going to be this color, let's do pink. And it's like a bright pink. And I'm not really sure why this pink is over here. Oh, well. All right, let's see. Here's the thing. Like these colors are probably not going to be as vibrant. Maybe. Ooh, I kind of like that. So we're going to color this all in. I don't know. That might not be dark enough. That might not be dark enough. Or, yeah, I think it is. That's going to be cute. So if you are doing this on these, how do I say this? These markers are acrylic markers and they're gonna, I don't want to use the word respond, but the background color does make a difference. So if I had painted these white beforehand, this would be a brighter color. Okay. So just think about that. If you're doing this and you want it to be a little bit brighter, and vice versa, if you put it on black, it's going to look even different. And I'm not saying different in a bad way, just kind of experiment with that. So this little marker set, I do have them in um my Amazon list. If you comment Daisy Love, DAISYLOVE, space, no space, it doesn't matter. You can get all my links, and yeah, I think we're going to do this too. And there's an Amazon link, and these are in the Amazon section. But with this little set, actually, one of you guys sent these to me. They have a little piece of paper, one that's white, one that's black, and you have numbers or something. And so you color in 606 on that white side and the black so that you see what it looks like. And that honestly is probably what I should be doing. Just so when I can look at that to pick the colors versus the color of the cap, because that's going to be a truer representation of the color. But that little chart comes with the set. All right. I'm thinking this should have been a little bit brighter, but it's fine. Well, not necessarily brighter, but I guess more darker, more plummy. I think that's going to look good though. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to do this. What color did we say? I really don't want this color. I think it's, oh no, I think it might be okay. Ooh, yeah, I think this is going to be okay. This one, I might even do two coats on, but it's covering really well. And because these little words, I didn't clean off or anything with a baby wipe. And so sometimes you have, well, you do on laser cut pieces, unless you're wiping them down, they're going to have some residue from the burning. And I didn't wipe these down. So that's going to get, I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, it's going to get mixed in with your paint color and kind of change the paint color a little bit. Okay, this color looked absolutely atrocious from the lid, but I think I like it. I think it's going to be really good. I like that. I like that a lot. Uh, Let me make sure someone's putting the sold. So for the firecrackers, yes, it's sold space 437. Don't forget to use your coupon code daily deal, all one word, so that you get 20% off of that. Okay. And then these mini signs is sold space 1318. Awesome. Why is all my stuff struggling today? It must be a day. You guys, that was me yesterday. But I also, if you heard me say that I didn't sleep well, like Sunday night, I went to bed and I was up late watching. What was I watching? I was watching something on Natalia Grace. We talked about the show that we watched last week anyway, and I look and it's like 11:30, and that's my bedtime is 10:30, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I wasn't super tired, surprisingly. Anyway, and then I went to bed and I couldn't sleep. So I was up till like 1 o'clock that night. Couldn't sleep. See, so this one, it doesn't really matter what hi Sarah, how are you? It doesn't really matter. I will I'll tell you, Mary, which way our print goes, okay? But like on that black and white striped one, make sure which way do you want your stripes to go, okay? So most of the scrapbook paper that have like all over pattern designs on this are not going to matter. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's perfection. And now I cannot wait to go spray it and seal it. Because it's a matte look right now because of the marker, but I'm gonna spray it shiny. Oh, that's so cute. How precious is that? That's absolutely, oh, I put it in the camera. This is absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I have something. I don't know if I should do this or not. I don't know. Oh, I think I am. I'm not doing a lot, and this isn't like a this is like a paint, like it moves or it's flexible, I guess I should say, not like a normal paint pen, but I think I like that. I think I like that. And it's not super dark because we're putting it on a darker background. Okay, so that's going to be an absolute um that's a good way to see what I mean and the difference of let me actually instead of doing that, let me just lower. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Sorry. Just move the camera in front of you. How's that? Now you can see a little more. That good? Ta-da, you can see a little more now. All right, let me pull comments back up. Put it in the camera. The camera's so far away from me, I feel like. Isn't that so cute? All right, so there's that one. Adorable. Oh, dream big. This is the fun one. So was the dream big one? DREAM. Was that the one that we were gonna do our dandelions? Was that the one? I think it was. Hold on, let me. Oh, I didn't get one of these sanded. Hold on. This one is. There we go. Let me make sure. I think it was the Dream Big. I think we were gonna put on that one. Oh, I didn't really sand that edge either. No, the Dream Big was this one. Okay, we'll do this one first. So this one, when it comes to the background, um, where? Oh, there's more. Um, Even on this one, it doesn't really matter because this is written this way, this is written this way. So this is like all turned around. So there's really no correct way to put this one either. But we are going to do dream big. And what colors should we do? Um, let's see. I'm really thinking, give me some colors. Give me two colors. Oh, okay. Let's go back to what Mary said. I'm so sorry. When she tells you to type in sold space and a number, yes, it will pop up a link to that item to you in her messenger. Thank you, Dixie. I'm so glad I have you, my friend. Yep. Yep. So you just have to put sold space. You just have to make sure you get the space in there. Don't type the space, just put a space. And then it prompts the little autoresponder to send it to you. DREA. Let me go ahead and space this out to see where I want it. What colors are we going to use? Dream big. Let's do a navy frame. We're going to do a navy. Ooh, teal and yellow, dark purple and blue. All right, we're going to do some of those. You guys might have to remind me. Teal and blue. Well, hey, we could do purple and blue with this one. Didn't somebody say purple and blue? Yeah, this is a really pretty blue. This is a gorgeous blue. So we'll put a purple with this one. I'm thinking like a lavender purple though. Is that what you're thinking? Or were you thinking like a dark purple? You guys, these markers are acrylic and they are covering absolutely beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Let's move our camera this way a little bit now. There we go. So much better. There you go. Dream big. Ooh, we could do multi-words, multi-colors on the words. Let's do that. Let's do this purple. But I'm thinking like this purple, like a lavender purple. We're gonna have to do a couple coats. That is definitely not. This is where, so I would recommend just doing all of these, spray painting them white. And then it's going to make all these colors a lot more vibrant. Obviously, the darker colors, it doesn't matter. And you can't even really see the lines. Anyway, I was telling a story. Why was I telling a story about why I couldn't sleep? I don't remember. Yesterday was, well, I don't know. Yesterday was just a day. I think somebody said they were having a bad day or something. Alternate between light and dark purple or go too dark. I think we are going to put another coat on that, so we're going to leave those out. But this is 5 letters. So let's get 5 colors. Let's get a light blue. Let's get this kind of a green color and a pink and maybe a yellow. What other one? A dark purple. See, let's do this one. Yeah, we're going to do those. Are those the order we're going to do them in? Maybe. That's the order we're going to do them. A pastel pink, that would be cute. This one looks like a pastel pink, actually. and it did not by the marker. See, I thought that needed a second coat, but I don't think it does. DR. This is gonna be so cute. I actually think I want the purple darker though. I think I'm gonna use a darker purple. And I'll just go back over that. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. All right, so just like I said, what I would change going forward, I would spray paint these white. Ooh, look at that one. See, I wish they all had great coverage like that. But you know how it is when you're painting, um, even with just regular colors, sometimes some colors take a couple coats. Yellow and red are always like that. All right, that one just looked a little bit. But we are going to do a darker one here. Let's do this. We'll do this fun one. Or a gift basket for a graduate. That's a great idea too. That's a great idea. I like this one. Just a little bit brighter, but not too dark. I think that was perfect. All right. I'm thinking, I mean, these would be really cute to grab a set of 11, like the bundle of them. So when you get the bundle, you get one of them free. Um, and do like when you have your grandkids over or something like that. That would be so fun to do these. And you don't even have to do the scrapbook paper part. You could do the just give them some paint to have fun. Let's put them on here. Always better at just putting it on here versus here. And I'm just doing the corners. Like we're not going to be throwing these around in a football game, so that blue looks really good. I didn't sand that off. Hold on, you guys. That one spot. All right, let's put some glue back on it. Okay, there we go. That blue looks really good. And then we can also go back and do all of the edges in black. Remember how we have done that before? Just outline all of the edges. Oh my goodness, that's going to be so cute. Look at that. So cute. Oh, so adorable, you guys. I'm in heaven. Let's get all these in here and then we'll space them. Now remember, if you used scrapbook paper, you're not going to have your lines etched on your board that you can see. Okay, so get it laid out. If you need to use a ruler, use a ruler. But if you don't use the scrapbook paper, like if you were doing this with kids, I would just let them paint, but they were going to be able to see where to glue the things down if you don't use the scrapbook paper. Dream big. Such a great thing for graduates, little nursery. That is so adorable. That's so cute. And if you're whoops, and when you're looking at it, see, here I thought I was done, and I didn't. I messed it up. Let's move them up a little bit more. All right, let's place all these. The D is kind of up, flying away. You know, when you dream big and you fly. Your E is going to be like that. D-R-E. Boy, you don't realize how much you rely on those little placement lines that are etched on here. That just makes life so easy. It's a little bit more that way than I want it to be, but it's already glued, so I can't really do anything. Like there's more space here than there is here, but it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, I love it. That's adorable. So we could take our white paint pen. I'm just going to do this on each edge. Not all the way. Whoops. Those are probably too far apart. We'll put that one there. There we go. Got a little dot happy. That's super cute, you guys. I love that. You know me, I want to put all the squiggles, all the things everywhere, but I really think I like it just the way that is. I love it. Oh, I'm like a little kid in a candy store. It's so funny. Yes. The littlest things make me happy. That was not laying down there for some reason, so I put a little bit of glue there. Let that sit for a minute, and that'll be much better. I think that's adorable. All right, so we have 2 of them done now. And there's 11. There's no way we're gonna get all these done tonight. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. In the shop year round for gifting and for $6 a piece, you could use them for a paint party, right? You totally could. You totally could. They are going to stay in the shop indefinitely. So this one, I'm thinking I'm gonna pull that green. Mm, we're gonna pull as close as we can to that green. How about that? I don't know though. We're gonna call this it, I think. That's pretty though too. And then what are we gonna put on this one? Begin again, choose joy, trust the process, never settle, have faith, be kind. Man, they're all mixed up now. We're going to do choose joy. And I actually think I want to do the background. Let's see what these colors look like on the back of here. That might be a good choice. That is not a good choice. That's not a good choice. Ooh, this one, it looks kind of gross, but it might work. Oh, no, that's more like brown. That one's completely brown. And that is brown and that's tan. And that is not what those colors look like. Was this the one that we? No, it was this one. I think this is it. Is that it? What's the one word? James was trying to FaceTime me. I think we're going to use this one. And we're going to cover the whole thing. I should probably tell him. He's going to call his dad. I might do this one twice because I don't know that this is as dark enough as I want. I wanted it a little bit darker, but we'll see. We'll see. actually. And then I think I'm going to use a white. I'm going to do the choose in white because the little dandelions, what are those called? The little spores, those are white on the paper. So I think we're going to use white. I just love these markers, you guys. They're like my favorite thing ever. When you want to paint, but you don't want to get all dirty and paint all over your fingers, they're like the best thing ever. Oh, I am way zoomed in. That's because James called and the computer likes to be funny. It was trying to FaceTime him on the computer. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta love technology, right? Gotta love technology. I'm sorry, you guys. Yes, the computer likes to just change a setting on it when somebody calls. It's fun. Why does that look different than that? I guess it doesn't. We might do two coats on it. We're gonna let it dry for a minute. Oh, that's super cute. Very soft, very dainty. Should we do, I think I want to do that a navy blue, but I don't think I have a navy blue. Hold on. No, I really want a navy blue. What color should we do then? You like the Thule markers like this? Or these signs are, you can buy them individually if you want, and they're $6. And then, or you can get them as a set, and then when you buy the set, you're actually getting one of them for free. Let me get my bigger white paint pen out here. And we're gonna color in this one. It's gonna really pop off of that green color. I think we'll probably just do the frame green. What do you guys think? All right, and then we're gonna do one more after this one. So for white, I just love Posca. Posca and Thule Art are my go-tos for my white. I've tried a lot of different white paint pens, and I just like Posca and Thule. It has the best coverage, um, best solid coverage, like not matte or anything like that. James, we talk to James all day, Maureen. Yes, we do talk to James all day. He calls us quite a bit. We do have a great relationship with him, and I love it. Ooh, ombre in the green would be so cute. That is a good idea. You would do the frame white. All right, let's just do it then. I got a bigger marker we can do it with. We might have to do a couple coats, but maybe not. This is a Posca as well. It's just a fat Posca. Yeah, we'll probably do two coats on the white. Yeah, James does call us quite a bit. I mean, he'll call us. Well, he calls me every day when he makes it to the neighborhood that he's going to sell in. He calls me before he starts selling. Um, and then he'll call every night too. Yeah, breaking out the Posca. I think white is a great choice, my friend. I think white was a great choice. And we might go over that again, even. We'll see. I can go over it when it's on here though, but we might. And I think since that one was struggling in the middle to stay stuck, we'll just put another dot in the middle as well. So we got three little dots on each side. Yeah, we're definitely going to do another coat of white. It's so cute. So cute. All right. See, this is not, um, which side did we use? We use this one. It needs a second coat, my friends. Yep. Needed a second coat. There were some spots. It was looking funky. Like, I don't know why. So to me on this green one, I feel like two colors are coming out of the tip of my brush. Kind of a lighter green and a darker green. It makes it looks funny. Actually, it's great for blending though, but that's why I'm having to go over it twice. Yeah, we're gonna go see James. Um, in a couple weeks, we'll be down in Nashville to see him. It's gonna be his birthday, and he's only got one day off. So we're gonna see him for that one day and then go do something else. But do door can be scary. And I could tell you some stories, Dixie. A couple that have had him thinking, I don't know if I want to do this. Am I really big on the TV? That's funny. It does look like a totally different green. Yeah. But it's a green I think that matches better. That doesn't look right. Let's try it again. But like that's the same one we're using. But all right, let's try them. It went away. All right. Choose joy. I love this one. I mean, how put this on your little car, uh, your put it in your car. It's small enough you could put it in your car. Put it in your car, and when drivers make you angry, I'm gonna put this in Brian's car. But here you go. Choose joy, Brian. You're not choosing joy right now. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. See how that bright color just pops? Maybe we should do a lot of the letters right. That is gorgeous. All right. And the white frame, Cheryl, was a great choice. Look at that. Now these are, can you see they're dandelions? It might be a little bit blurry, but they're little dandelions. Do you have that blue and the scrapbook paper? Oh, for polka dots on the edge, you mean? What do you mean for polka dots? Oh yeah, second coat of this is that's the game changer. Oh, choose joy one. We were gonna put on the weren't we gonna put that on the happy faces? What was the happy face one? I knew we'd forget. I should have wrote it down in my little notebook here. Did I not get this side? Must not have. There we go. That is so stinking cute. Nope. It's little dandelions. Is that what you're talking about? All right. Do we only have, oh, we have three done so far. Look at them. Look how fun those are. Oh my goodness, these are so fun. So this one is the You Matter. This one says dream big. And then our scrapbook paper in the background has like dream big, laugh, find what makes you happy, all different kinds of things. I love these. Let's see which one we're going to do next. All right. We have I love this one. Man, I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. Man, begin again. Trust the process. Never settle. Have faith. Be kind. This was the one we were going to do. Be kind, wasn't it? Was it? I think that's what we'll do, though. Be kind. Is that what we were going to do? Have faith. Find your balance. We're just going to do be kind. I don't remember. Yeah, we're just going to do be kind on the smiley faces. All right. So this one has green, yellow, a little bit of a goldish orange, which I would definitely probably have to paint something pink for it to pop like that, or white. We could use our Posca over it though if we really wanted to do that. So it goes like this. You have your little rainbow. Is this one that, no? And then be kind. And then your heart in the middle. So let's do, I don't know if that's going to work. We're going to see though. Let's see. This is probably going to look green or not green. Well, yeah, it's red. Kind of. I don't like it though. Yeah, maybe I do. That's definitely pink. Went right over it, but I like it. So I did that with this over it. I kind of like that. So that we're going to put right there. Let's do the frame in that as well. So we did the darker color first and then the lighter color. That's what we're going to do. And this darker color has been used quite a bit. There's not much ink in here. We're gonna inch it along and try to get it to work, but this color is probably almost done. I love it. This is gonna be so cute. I just love these. The more, so I cut a bunch today, and just the more that I cut them and the more that I see them, I just really like them. It just reminds me of, making sure that we surround ourselves with things that are good for us. A lot of the times we're depressed, and maybe it's because of some of the things that we're surrounding ourselves with. Are we making ourselves stay in that stage of depression, in that state? I'm not saying always, but just having inspiring things around you helps you stay grounded in who you are instead of the lies that you tell yourself. Because, man, we all do it. But that's not who God says we are. And that is what's truth. All right, let's see how that dries. That looks really good. And we did the two colors. So you could definitely do that with a couple coats if you don't want to do white. All right, that's cute. So now we need to do the dandelion scrapbook paper. So those were in this. This is the paper studio, and it's called Peace, Love, and Happy Vibes. And it is from Hobby Lobby. I saw it there. All right. One of you guys sent that to me, but I did check the last time I was there and it was there. All right, we need a yellow. Let's do this one a bright yellow. Not sure. Oh yeah, this one's going to be good. That is awesome coverage. And this is the Thule art pen. Look how bright that is. So what other colors? Well, there's Roy G. Biv is the colors of the rainbow, but we don't have all those colors on here. Or all we don't have enough rainbow things. So I could do the Be Kind in the Roy G. Biv. I don't know. What colors should we do? Give me some ideas for the rainbow sections and the letters. Maybe a black frame on this one. That's a good idea. Should we do Be Kind in black as well? Okay, there's that. Let's do it. Oh, we did our frame already. It's in pink. We'll do another one in black. What other colors? Okay, so you think all pastel colors for that, a light purple and an orange. Well, let's see what this orange. So which way should we do it? The light purple and then the orange on the inside? Or we might just do orange and green. Rainbow blue and violet. Ooh, that would be pretty. That would be pretty. Ooh, that one came out fast. Yeah, that would be a really pretty color combination, Marissa. Marissa, you just grabbed some of these, so you need to get some and paint them like that. Is that what you're going to do? This probably was not the best option for a paint pen. This one is not doing very good. This might take a minute. Well, I could always turn it over and just use a different one. Just paint the back side. I think we're going to get it though. So the thing with these Thule paint pens is you have to use them. Like, they will dry up quick if you're not using them, is what I'm trying to say. And I think that's what's going on with this one. We're gonna get it though, I promise. We're halfway there. Looks kind of funky over here. There we go. There we go. We're gonna have to probably toss this one when we're done. Hold on. James is calling me. I'm live. Can I call you back? I'm almost done. What's wrong? Say that again. I said, mi español mejor. My Spanish is horrible. Mi español es mejorando cada día means my Spanish is getting better every day. It is actually. I was just teasing you. It actually is. Yeah. Did you guys hear what he said? I'll call you as soon as I'm done. Love you. Bye. He just wanted to speak Spanish to me. He's trying to learn Spanish. Black letters, then dot on the rainbow, then dot on rainbow colors on each letter that match. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, there's some paint coming out now. Just had to be a little bit of aggressive with it. Probably not really, but this one we're gonna throw away when we're done. We are almost done now. But then what other color are we gonna do? Oh, are we gonna do like a lime green? Let's do a lime green. That would look good with the orange and the yellow. Come on. You are almost there. Almost there. There we go. Still looks really messy. We might have to sand that down a little bit. There we go. That looks better. We're tossing that. This one's done. Anyway, he's trying to learn Spanish, yes. He trying to learn Spanish. It helps him when he knocks on the doors. Oh, I guess I shouldn't throw that away too fast because I gotta dot the black on the letters. See, this one's so much better. So much better. That's what I wanted the orange one to do, but it was giving me fits. I'll pull it back out though so we can do some dots because I do like that idea. He definitely like it can be scary door to door. Um, I mean, he likes it. You definitely have to have the personality for it. Let me grab my orange one that I just threw away. Uh, it also, yes, can be very scary. All right, and then we're gonna do Be Kind Black. Is that what we said? I think that's what we said. I might have another orange in the gravy. Yeah, if it's matches right. Yeah, I'll go over it with this one. I think that's a good idea. You. That's a really good idea. All right, so we're gonna do these black. And maybe we'll add some black on the frame a little bit just so it doesn't look so jarring and out of place. We could have also done like a navy blue. Sometimes I use navy blue a lot actually when it comes to wanting a dark accent color, but something that's not black. And dark gray obviously works too, but you guys, I'm painting. All of our interior doors were like our trim color, which was the cream antique white color. And I've been gradually painting all the trim white. And I decided, I was like, I'm gonna paint our interior doors gray. I'm gonna do it. And I painted two of them. And you guys, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna have to share a picture with you guys. I love the darker door color. I wanted black. Brian's like, oh, I don't know about that. I'm saying okay about the gray, don't push it. Um, but they really look good. So if you guys want to tackle a chore, because man, I was thinking we have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 doors, like including like pantries, closets, things like that. Not all the closets. Um, it's a lot of doors to paint. I've painted two. Painted two. All right. Let's move that out of the way so we can put this up on full force and dry this orange and this green. Do you have any scissors with your laser? I have not. So are you thinking black dots on the frame? I think that we are going to do something like that. All right, let's space these out and see where to glue them. And I think these there. I think I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Like that. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's so cute. When you look at it up in the camera sometimes, you're like, "Oh, that's so adorable." I love it. Let's glue it all together. And then we'll put anything on that we want on the frame or anything like that. So adorable. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. All right, we're gonna do this. Leave those there so we know we're gonna try to put it up back on straight, but all right, that looks good to me. Now let's get this one out and not move that one. That's gonna be the trick, right? All right, let me put a few dots on this one. Well, oops, I moved it. We're gonna have to finish these up tomorrow morning, you guys, inside the VIP group. Because how many have we done? This is our fourth one. Although it took a while to sand and everything. So the rest of them, they should go pretty fast. So that's like 8 of them. Is that 8 of them? That's not right. 5, 6. No. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We have 6 more, 7 more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. See, you guys, I don't math. I don't math. All right, and then we're gonna put these up a little bit. This one slid down right there. B. So I'm gonna line this one up with the like kind of like the edge of this one, and then we'll do this the end one kind of in line with this side so they're spaced evenly, and then we'll butt this one up right next to the. Again, if you don't have um scrapbook paper on it, you will have your etching. There's a lot of glue on that. All right. We were going to go over this, weren't we? Oh, that's perfect. That is like the perfect color. Look, look how good that's blending. Great idea, my friend. I think we got lucky that it was that good of a match. All right, so I don't know that I like that many dots, do I? Where's my yellow? I don't like it. Okay, let's try this because the next one would be this. Let's try this before we decide. Let's do that. We're gonna do dots, or I'm sorry, lines. I gotta fix that though. So I go back over, take this off, and redo this one in black again. And then we're gonna go back over them when it dries. But I like the line better. All right. Okay, so green. Um, orange, yellow, green, orange, yellow, green. Orange. Oh, I love this. It's finicky orange again, though. Whoa, that's way too much. We're going with it because I'm not going to wipe that off. We're just going to make these a little bit thicker. Well, this little cutie has definitely tested us tonight, hasn't it? Okay. We're just making them a little bit thicker since that orange one decided to bleed everywhere. There we go. And then it's a big old thing of hot glue. Got stuck on there. That's crazy. Ooh, stickles on the heart would be so cute too. Oh, I love the idea of stickles on the heart. We might do that. Yellow. So we're gonna have to do yellow thick too, remember? Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Watch, now the orange isn't gonna want to come out. I'm telling you. Well, it did there. B. The thick line is not my favorite, but we just had to go with it. I kind of like that. It looks like it's outlined. Like it looks like it's kind of like a neon light is the right word. Neon light's the right word. Okay. So now let's do I love it. Is the E supposed to be yellow? Yep. You're right. The E is supposed to be yellow. Well, we're going to paint it black a third time now. Actually, I think we'll be able to get it all off. Maybe not have to paint it black again. There we go. Okay, what color are we doing? Yellow. You like how it turned out? I think it's adorable. I'm going to show them all to you here in just a second. There we go. Ta-da! Much better. I love it. All right, let me put all these back up real quick. These go there, these go there, these go there, these go there, these go there. Let's move this out of the way and let's put these back in. They're not perfect, but that's where they're gonna go. Oh, this glue must have been over here. No, not at all. Oh well. Whatevers. Whatevers. All right. So I'm gonna show all of them to you now. Hold on. Let me get the mess cleaned up. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. We've literally been on here for 2 hours. And tomorrow morning, so I will hop on the our live tomorrow morning in the VIP group. It's at 9 a.m. Don't forget. Um, I mean, if you can't make it, you can definitely watch the replay for sure, but we'll finish these. That'll be fun. All right, let me zoom my camera out so that we can see more. All right, we have a lot left. We have what, six left? But we did these so far. Choose joy, be kind, you matter, and dream big. Those are so adorable. I absolutely love these. These, I think, are just, they have to bring you joy when you look at them. They're so adorable. And even the one that we're going to do with like black and white, it's still going to look so cute. I'm so excited to do the rest of them tomorrow. So excited. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. This was a fun night. I loved chatting with you guys. If you're in the VIP group, I will be in there at 9 in the morning and we'll finish the rest of these. And subscription boxes are going out later this week. Your favorite so far is the You Matter. I love it. Such a great reminder. Subscription boxes are going out later this week. Mama Judy is going to be here doing that. What else do we have? We have a fun special tomorrow, and then we have our item of the weekend on Friday. So we got fun stuff. Make sure you have your notifications turned on and you are following the page and all the things so that you don't miss out on the fun. So I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you soon.